welcome to the functional fitness class again. We have Valerie joining us. Thanks, Valerie. Today's focus is going to be on strength, so slightly different to what we have been doing in the past. We are going to be doing 3 sets instead of 2, which we've been doing, and they're going to be in 4 different 4 exercises in each circuit. Okay, so we'll give you a few variations. Just do what you can do. Just waiting for the last one to get ready. Okay, cool. So if you're joining live, remember you're muted now, so unmute yourself, yell out, and we can help you. So let's get started. We're going to start on our back. I'll get my timer set up. So we're going to start off with the hip extension marches. So starting on your back, lifting the hips up, and that's our starting position. And now what we're going to do is march. So we're just going to lift up, hold for 3 seconds, and then change sides. Good. So make sure we have a really good hold. Okay, so today is all about strength. So we're not looking to race through it. It's about keeping good quality movement, controlled, and not so much about how many we can get in. Nice. Making sure we're keeping the hips nice and high. Now, if you want to progress it, you can bring your arms across your chest. We've got 15 more seconds. Two, 1, time. Nice. Flipping over, we're just going to go into a simple plank. Okay, so we've got the 2 versions. So you can do it on your knees if you need to. Okay, if that's easy, you're going to just put your feet down and come up onto your toes. Good. We're staying here for a minute. So remembering for today's session, try the hardest version possible, and then as you fatigue, then come back to easier. If we need to bring it back even further, let us know and we can provide those options for you. So staying strong through the body here. Good. Keep breathing. Keep pushing away from the ground with your arms, so we don't want to collapse through the shoulders or the hips. You might not make the minute. If you need to, go down, have a rest, and then come back into it. 15 more seconds. If you're up on your toes and you want to make this harder, you're just going to take your arms further out in front. Okay, so there's always a way that we can challenge it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now laying down on your tummy. We're going to do a back extension. Okay, so for those that haven't done it before, 3 options. First one is just upper body. So lift the upper body, tuck the chin down, hands come up, and then rotate out. So you're trying to squeeze the shoulder blades, get as high as you can. That's option 1. You can relax that down. Other option is the lower body. So keep the legs stiff, try and get your heels to the sky without bending the knees. That's option 2. Option 3, let's go if you haven't started. Option 3 is joining them both together. So upper body, rotate out, lift as high as you can, squeeze your bum cheeks, lift the legs as well. Stay in here for a minute. Again, try the hardest version possible, then make it easier as you fatigue or rest. Make sure you breathe, work hard. We want to see muscle fatigue today, not so much cardiovascular or your heart rate. Nice work, 15 seconds. 5 seconds. Work, 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 and rest. Nice. Flip over onto your back, guys. Last one in this circuit. We're going to do a supine or laying on your back leg lift. So arms down by your side for a start. Let's bring your feet up nice and high. So this is our starting position as far as you can. If this is hard already, just bend your knees. Now what you're going to do is take your legs out as far as you've got control through your trunk and then back in. Okay, to progress this, you're going to bring the legs straight, take them down. If you can get to the ground, great. If you can't, don't worry. Go to where you've got control, pull back up. Good. Now avoid any arching of the back. Try and maintain that neutral spine. Okay, if you feel it in your back, okay, we don't have enough core strength, so bring it back a step. Good, so just keep working there. So it might be legs bent. It might be legs straight, but not going all the way down. Okay, to get your legs straight and all the way down, it takes a lot of strength through that trunk. Nice work, keep a controlled movement. So most of the movements today are really slow and controlled. I'll tell you when I want fast. Resting, nice work, staying on your back. Hip extension marches again. If you feel up to it, start now, a few extras. So maintain your hip stability, lift one leg. You may not get it right up, that's fine. It may just get a centimetre off the ground. It's what's going on at the hips is what we're looking at. Minute starts now if you haven't already. Again, slow movements, controlled, keep the hips up as high as you can. Okay, that's the main goal here is hips up and stop any rotation. Keep breathing. Good, 25 seconds. Make it burn. This is how we get stronger. Three, two, one. Nice. Flipping over. Plank. Again, if you can start now. If you need the rest, go for it. Choosing where you're at. Remember, try the hardest. It might be only for 5 seconds. That's fine. Okay, 5 seconds at harder is going to be sitting where you're comfortable for the whole minute. If you're on your toes and you want to make it harder, walk the arms out further in front. Minute starts now if you haven't. You can always bring it back when you fatigue. Do not stay in your comfort zone. Good work, good work. That's fine if you need to rest. That's fine. We're halfway. Try and make it a little bit harder if you can. You've got 10 seconds remaining. Should be starting to fail. And rest. Nice work. Staying on your tummy, laying down, back extensions. Going through it again. You can do your upper body, Squeeze your shoulder blades, hands come up off the ground, rotate out. You've got upper, you can do your lower, so legs straight, lifting up as high as you can, working all these muscles at the back of the legs, thumb, or you can do both together. Ready? Let's go if you haven't started. So the goal here, guys, is as high as you can. Lift, squeeze the muscles. Again, don't stay where you're comfortable. Challenge it, then have a rest, then come into it again. Try and keep the neck nice and straight. So as you lift up, just tuck the chin down like you've got two fingers on your chin and you're pushing it back. 20 seconds remaining. Keep breathing. Nice work. Nice work. Flipping over. Supine leg lifts. Legs up. Choose where you're at. Try the hardest one. Use the rest if you need to. Otherwise, begin. Avoid any arching of the back. Don't have to have a perfect flat back. There's a natural curve in our lumbar spine. Just try and maintain that. Good, keep it controlled. As you fatigue, make it easier. So making it easier by bending your legs or not taking your legs out as far. You got 15 seconds remaining. And rest. Nice. One more lap, guys. This is the third one. Staying on your back, hip extension, marching. If you're starting to fatigue now, you may not be able to get the whole minute's worth. Hang in there. You got 10 seconds if you need it. Otherwise, you could start. If you haven't started, you can start now. 1 minute. Let's go. You can progress it by crossing your arms. If you find you drop your hip or you don't have the strength, keep your arms down to help today. We'll build up. Staying strong through the heel that's on the ground. The leg that's on the ground, you should be, that bum cheek should be nice and strong, keeping those hips up. Keep driving up. Good work. 10 seconds to go. Beautiful. Flipping over. Last plank. Really hold your form. You got 10 seconds if you need the rest. Okay, let's go if you haven't started. That's it, strong through the body. Finding a level that you're struggling with. Push away from the ground. Want to avoid any dropping of the hip. If you find your bum's up too high as well, you need to bring it back down a little bit. Maintaining a neutral spine. You've got 15 seconds. Keep pushing those heels together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Back extension, staying on your tummy. Upper back, lower, or both. Doing well, guys. We're nearly done on the floor here. We ready? Okay, time to start if you haven't yet. Lift as high as you can. Don't give in to it. Breathing. If you're feeling the quality is not quite there, bring it back, do one or the other. You don't have to stay in the same position the whole time. Try and get the chest off the ground. Try and get the front of the legs or the quads off the ground. Rotate those hands. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Good work. "15 seconds. Two, one. Nice work. Nice work. Flip over. Okay, last one here. Use the rest if you need it. We ready? Okay, let's go if you haven't now. 1 minute again. Nice work. Strong through that trunk. Keep the movement controlled. Good work. Got 15 seconds here. This is the last time we're doing this. Hang in. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice work. Good start. Okay, making your way up. We're going into some lunging. So we're going to do a forward into back lunge. So choosing one leg, you're going to step forward, drop into your lunge, keeping the weight through the heel, push back, and then straight back into a back lunge if possible. Okay, try and avoid stopping in the middle. Okay, let's go. So forward lunge, nice and slow and controlled. Nice and slow today. Come up nice and tall as you transfer into that back lunge. Working a bit of balance, working our strength. Drop as low as you can, keeping the body nice and tall. Good. 3 more seconds. Now I want you to change legs for me. 30 seconds this leg. Lunge forward. Push back into a back lunge. Good. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Great work. Push-ups. Now you've got a minute. You can do a variety of push-ups. You can do them on your knees. You can do them on your toes. You can do close. You can do wide. You can alternate. So you can do whatever you want. Okay. Again, not fast. Work on your range and your strength. Going in 3, 2, 1. Go. Quality. So you don't have to do them fast. It's about good full range push-ups. So Val will go through a variety for you. You can do them on your knees. If it's easy, go straight to your toes. You may do one hand forward, one hand back, which you can still do on your knees. You can change it up and do the other one forward and the other one back. You can do our wide or our cross push-ups. Just keep going for another 15 seconds. Trying to get the chest to the ground. Hips still coming forward. Avoid pushing our hips back. We want the weight going through our arms. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. You're going to need your Theraband now. Okay, I'll give you an option if you don't. For those that do have it, wrap it around. We're going into a squat row. So arms are going to be straight. You're going to squat down nice and deep. Get your legs working. As you come up, you're going to stand up and row back without falling backwards. Okay, so squat down. So don't lean against the Theraband and squeeze. Good. Now, if you don't have a Theraband, you're just going to do bodyweight squats. Just work on the squat. Get deep. If you are rowing, pull back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders low. Like you're trying to drag your elbows along the ground. You've still got 30 seconds. Now, if you're finding the squats hard, you can use a chair and you can put a chair behind you and you can just do a sit to stand. So you can sit down on the chair, stand back up. 15 seconds. Keep working. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, curl press with the Theraband. Again, I'll give you an option if you don't have it. If you've got the band, standing on the band, you want to, the further you grab down, the harder it will be, or go up in band. You're going to bring your hands to your shoulders, so a bicep curl, and then press above your head. Now, don't worry too much of where your hands are going. Just any form is fine. So curl and press. Good, let's go. Minute start. If you don't have a band and you've got a weight, it's going to be the same thing. Just holding a weight in your hand, curl and press the weight above your head. Again, make it as hard as you can. The goal is to not get through the minute easy or in one go. We get stronger by challenging it. Nice work, everyone's doing well. Don't stay comfortable. If you're using a weight and you've got something heavier, go heavier. If you've got a band and it feels easy, go up in band color or grab lower. You got 5 seconds. 2, 1. Nice, back to the start. Forward and back lunges, 30 seconds each side. Use the rest if you need to, otherwise you can start, but you still got 15 seconds. So we step forward, we keep the pressure on our heels, we drop our back knee to the ground, we push up, back into another one. If it's a balance, what you can do is you can stand in the middle and then go again. Let's go. Keep it controlled, aiming to get low, allowing those hips and knees to go through full range of motion. Ten more seconds. Keeping that body nice and taut. Don't collapse forward and changing legs. If you want to make this even harder, hold some weight down by your sides, or you can hold a weight on your chest. But the first goal is to get full range. Keep driving the hips forward, body up. 10 more seconds. 2, 1. Nice work. Squat row. Push-ups. Lucky Val's here. She didn't want to do another leg one. Push-ups. So for those that are able to do a minute's worth on your toe, what you're going to add in now is you're going to do a lift. So you may lift a hand, you may lift a leg, you may do both, you may do all four. Let's go. So nice and deep, good quality push-ups. Okay, just playing around with what you want to do. Just keeping the good movement. 30 seconds. Keep working on your quality. Keep working on your range. Last 10 seconds, guys. Two, one, time. Now squat row. Or body weight squats for those that don't have a band or don't have somewhere where you can wrap it around. Again, if the first set was easy, make it harder. Walk back further or shorten the band, increase the band resistance. We ready? Let's go, minute's worth. We keep our shoulders down, keep a controlled movement, not fast. If we're having a bit of trouble with the squat, take it back again. Go to your sit to stand. Put the bench underneath your bum, sit down on the chair, stand up. Nice, halfway. Squeeze back. Stop at each end of the movement. Nice. Curl press. Now for those that found the first one easy and you can't go up in bands, we don't have anything heavier, you're going to add a squat in. Val's just going to show you a couple. So it's going to be a squat. As you come up, curl and press. Okay. But I would rather you go up in bands and work your upper body, if possible. That option is only if it's still too easy and there's no other option. Give the legs a rest, then we'll work them next exercise. Good work. Halfway. We want fatigue, we want burning. Don't get to the end of the minute and be able to do more. Last 10 seconds. And time. Nice. Third lap. Lunges. 30 seconds each leg. Going forward lunge, pushing back into a back lunge. Keeping those hips forward and body nice and tall. Make sure you're pushing through your heel. Three, two, one, change sides. "15 seconds if you can. This is the last set of these. Five, four, three, two, one, time. Push-ups. Use a variety of different push-ups. Challenge yourself. You got 10 more seconds if you need it. Otherwise, you can start. Ready? Let's go. Deep, controlled, no dipping at the hips, no harbor bridge at the hips. Strong through the trunk, strong through the arms, shoulders. Maybe you can change it up. You can do wide, close, one forward, one back. You can lift some arms or legs or both. Have a play around with it. You've still got 20 seconds. Three, two, one, time. Nice. Squat row or bodyweight squats or sit to stand. "15 more seconds if you want. Okay, let's go. Quality movement. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. Keep working on the squat range as well. If you can't get a full squat, use the chair behind you. Get the range first. 15 seconds. And time. Nice work. And curl press. Using the band, standing on the band. So using a weight, grabbing your weight. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. As you're pressing above your head, strong through the body, avoid any arching. Halfway. Last 10 seconds, guys. Maintain that form. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Grab a quick drink. One more circuit to go. Okay, the next one is going to be a squat or a sit to stand or a squat jump. Okay. So we're going to go through the easiest first. Let's go. Sit to stand. That's easy. Walk forward into a squat. Got my timing out today. That's still too easy. Just go into a jump. So squat and jump. Just like that. Yeah. So the rule is if you can't squat lower than the chair, you use the chair. Okay, so we're trying to get range first. And time, nice work. Okay, while you got the chair there, we're going into dips. We ready? Let's go. I've messed my timing up. I've put too many exercises in. Nice work. If you do want to make this harder, you just start to straighten your legs out. And time, nice work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our squat, our sit to stand, our squat or squat jump. Ready? And go. Just going to cut our rest in half so we can get a little bit more in so I don't go too much over time for you. Nice work. 15 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Dips. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Keeping those hips back, dropping straight down. As much weight going through the shoulders and the arms possible. Again, making it as hard as you can. Extending those legs out. If your legs are out straight and it's still too easy, you're just going to lift one leg. 15 seconds remaining. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Nice work. We've got one more of each. Last lower body for the day. Let's go. Keep the pressure through the heels. Hinge back at the hips. Search for the chair. Or if you're not using the chair, search for the ground. If you're jumping, nice and fast, but still getting down low. Last 10 seconds. And time. Nice work. One more dip. Ready and go. Oh, excuse me. Keeping the hips back. Taking the legs out straight if you want to make it harder. "15 seconds left, guys, and we're done. We'll have a quick stretch. Keep working. Find that last 1%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Great work. Grab a drink, guys. For those that do need to go, if you're on a time limit, try and have a bit of a stretch later. I've run a little bit over time today. My maths weren't the best. Okay, whilst we've got the chair there, we're just going to do a couple of the easy ones we've been doing in the past to get used to. So we're just going to be sitting on the chair, bringing the one foot up onto the opposite knee. We're going to do the two options. The first one, we're going to pull towards your chest. So you're going to pull your knee that's up towards the opposite shoulder. If you're getting a good stretch, you can stay there for a little bit longer. And then you're going to do the other one where you're pushing the knee forward and leaning over it. So whichever one you get the most stretch out of, you can do. It will change from day to day, and it will change from side to side as well. So if there's other stretches that you feel more beneficial, jump and do those. Just trying to educate you which ones to do. Let's change sides. Again, do which one you want to do. You may pull it up. You may push it away and lean forward. You may do both. Yep, you will find it will be different depending on sports you play or activities you do, or if you're one side dominant, injuries, many factors. Okay, great work. Now we're going to go down and we're going to do our hip and quads, one that we have done in the past. So kneeling down, back foot up on the chair or step or lounge or bench, whatever you have available. The back knee goes to the ground. We relax into this position and then we start playing around with it. You may lean back, you may your bum to your heel. You may take it all the way forward. You might put your hands on the ground. If you're going to do that, come inside that front leg. You may be up tall and bringing that arm up and over. Okay. If you're going to be lifting the arm, it'll be the side that your back knee is on the ground. You may even rotate to over the foot that is in front. So you're going to, if your right foot's forward, you're going to rotate to your right and try and look behind. Play around with where you're getting the stretch. 5 more seconds. Nice work, changing sides. Might have to come back a bit. Good. Nice work. Go to where you're getting the benefit. Ten more seconds. Keep breathing. And release coming out of it. Great work, guys. Really tough strength focus session. Thanks, Valerie, for joining us. Thanks you guys for joining us as well. Keep up the great work. Have a lovely weekend, and we'll see you at the next class.